Need your carpets or upholstery cleaned fast? Whether it's a spring clean, bond clean, or just wear and tear from the pets and kids, Be Clean NQ is your premier quality carpet, upholstery, rug and mattress cleaning service. They'll go above and beyond to guarantee the best job at the best price. And they're 100% locally owned and operated. Have a chat to the busy bees at Be Clean NQ today. Go to beeclean.com.au because they're not happy until you are.
Righto.
Let's rip it.
Okay.
Yes, this week we have put the sword to the medieval mythological beasts. Pistol has now joined the Over 40s Club, and we aim to go 3 in a row during this third part of the season. It's all numbers. Welcome to On the Ranch. It's episode 134. We've done 130. Well, we've done 133. We're doing the 134th one of these bad boys. It's not a bad effort. Just quietly, if I don't do say so myself. You can talk.
No, we're waiting to be introduced.
Oh, sorry.
I've been listening to other podcasts and the people don't talk until they get introduced.
Well,
So that means you can have a ramble on and then we come in over the top.
So I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
You would have stayed quiet
So
longer.
edit that.
That's not going to... That's staying right where it is.
So
I'm Hubbub on Twitter. That guy, now he can talk, is pistol blazing. Pew, 2 guns.
Back again, guys. What a week it's been. It's fun times ahead. Smooth
Yeah.
sailing.
I'd say that liver needs a rest, but I think it's probably settled into a default standard now.
It's definitely having a rest until Saturday. Mum and Dad's 53rd wedding anniversary and 50 years of Townsville living. Saturday, so
Congratulations.
yeah.
Huge. This guy, Morgan Holmes Evans.
Hey, everyone. Well, that calls for a big one, the 50.
50 in Townsville,
Yep.
53 years wedding.
that's big.
Actually, today, 16th of May, is their 53rd wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Shout out to Pete's parents.
Did you head down the Mad Cow for it?
Oh, look, yeah, after this, we're taking them out for a nice slap on the pokies at the RSL.
Let's go crumb steak down at Molly's.
Well, sure.
It is a Tuesday night.
It's Tuesday night.
Joining us on the, I'm going to say it on the panel, but it's the plastic desk.
I like a panel.
You like the panel?
Yeah, on the panel.
I like the old TV show, The Panel. Yep. Anyway, I'm digressing. He's a Patreon subscriber, one of our first potentially, and long-time listener, first-time joiner. I don't know how else to describe him. It's you may know, he may have seen his name pop up on the tipping comp as Al the PC Man or Algon Troppo, as he is known as now.
Yeah.
It's one Mr. Alistair Horn.
G'day, guys. Welcome. Hey, it's good to be here. I always like listening to these boys. It'll be fun to come along. Bit nervous, but I'll get there.
That's all right. That's how we started. If you listen to the first couple, it's terrible.
Mate, you listened to the last couple, it's still terrible.
Don't be nervous.
Start with.
Speak your mind and just
Tell him,
have some fun.
Tell him where to go as well.
Yeah.
I usually cut it out, but we'll leave it in. No, Alistair is a Patreon member, and he gets our early unedited episodes via Patreon. He gets the extra content. We spoke for a good half hour just before the intro there. He's part of the smaller tipping comp for ringers and up.
Yeah,
it's ringers and stockmen, and you can claim a free drink at Molly's.
I know. I don't go to the town, so maybe one day.
That's all right. You might be banned there. You don't even know. They might be on a list.
That's right.
Storm game on Sunday coming up in a couple of weeks. Just go there for a pre-drink first and then walk across to the stadium.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Oh, you'll be able to take me to your bridge soon one day too.
Yeah, that bridge.
That'd be nice. Yeah, it'd be really good.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day.
Been talking about it for 20 years, but it'll be there eventually.
These things happen.
A bit like Tim Surf and Turf on the old.
Oh, don't get me started on that. I'm still dirty. It's gone.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
And replaced it with dirt. That's illegal.
Yeah. That's developers for you.
Yep.
Do you think with that bridge, when it comes in, Morgie, that they'll also introduce a Townsville City Cat ferry system?
I would love that.
For like 2 boats.
Yeah, just go up and down.
How good would that be, though, if it picked you up sort of down near Molly's Way?
Yeah.
took you up to the stadium, dropped you just near the stadium there, and it could go up a bit further and
Gets pretty shallow in those waters.
yeah, but
pending
if
tides.
you're going to have a cat, it's not going to be a large vessel.
You know, I'm pro monorail. Like, you could do it straight down Charters Towers Road and then down Ross River Road, all the way down Ross River Road to Willows.
Where are you going to put it?
Where?
In the centre?
In the middle. But in the centre, you build a pole, right, and you put the deck on. So then you've got the 2 lanes on each side and you've got the monorail down the middle. It's genius.
That is the most
You could go from the
stupidest
city
idea I've ever heard.
all the way out to Willows, and then you could have spur lines going up towards Rasmussen. It's so simple.
Who's going to ride it?
Everyone will.
No
It'll
one
be huge.
rides.
No
No one
one
rides buses now.
That's
Yeah.
because you get shanked.
Public transport
You wouldn't on a monorail.
in regional towns does not work. It didn't work in Sydney. The post and rail is
Yeah.
still there.
Didn't work on the Gold Coast, and that's a tourism mecca.
Oh, look, I'm just saying I'm the ideas man. I'm not saying I'm going to fund
I
it.
want Jenny Hill to fund a $500 million light rail system.
I think you need to sell one to Shelbyville first.
Yes.
And then use
Yes.
that to promote selling it to towns.
All right, let's talk to Mackay.
I've sold monorail to Ogdenville. Monorail.
So you're a Townsville local?
Yeah, I'm born in Hughenden. Grew up out in a farm outside Hughenden. Lived in Charles Towers a while. Played footy in my young years. Probably until I was 12. Then I got told stop playing footy because I kept getting knocked out. But yeah,
Well, that'll do it. Yeah.
So you're the ponger of the pod.
yeah, pretty much on the ponger of the ponger. Yeah, I was a tall lad, skinny lad. So I used to tackle anything that ran at me, and probably didn't put my head in the right spot a lot of times.
What'd you play?
Usually second row until I was about 12, and then when high school I was doing the centre, but yeah, dropped out. Timmy head concussion, so yeah.
Did you try a foam padded hat?
No.
Shut off.
That does nothing for me.
It's still, it looks good.
We've been over this.
Yeah, no. So yeah, I grew up and then moved to Townsville, and I was about in grade 9. So yeah, graduated here, worked most of the life up here, so enjoy it.
So a little town outside of Hughenden, you reckon? Which side, Townsville side or?
A little farm outside Hughenden, to the anyone know where? It's kind of westish of little farm.
Righto.
Man, I was
Doesn't
Yeah,
want to
no,
name it. Doesn't want to name it. It could be,
Doesn't
could be
wanna
very
name it.
Julia
it's an
Creek.
exclusive place to be.
Well, that is its name, Little Farm.
Yeah.
Little farm.
It's
Good
got a
name.
race station. It's still out there, owned by somebody else. I don't know who.
So is that how you got into the Cowboys in 1995? Obviously.
Yes, obviously.
So you're a bit of a football player when you were younger, and
Yeah, I watched a few games at the old Dockland Stadium, Dairy Farmers Stadium, whatever you call it, 1300. I watched a few games as a young fella.
it's always dairy farmers, just quietly.
Yeah,
It's always dairy farms.
I always called Dairy Farmers. It's a beautiful stadium out there. I used to love watching it as a kid, and always loved watching the Cowboys play. Yeah, it's always fun to watch.
You said you before off air, but I think it was before we started recording that you're a bit older than you look. So
Yeah.
were you into footy before 1995? And who did you follow?
Before 95, I was probably, Pete's going to hate me, but I was a Broncos supporter.
Nah, no hate there.
There's no hate there
no.
because now you're in the correct jersey.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of population up here. So it makes sense because they were the only Queensland team at the
They were
time.
the only Queensland team. No one you really wanted to care about. No one cared about anyone else. So yeah.
Very good.
I think I've gone on record in the past that if Broncos didn't sign with Super League in 95 and they stayed to the ARL, I'd actually be the biggest Broncos fan today. But when they signed with Super League, I dusted them like that. Which is odd because Cowboys signed
Yeah,
as well.
I didn't want to
Fair
push
weather.
that,
Yeah,
but
Yeah, look, it's a weird explanation when I try telling it to other people. And how come you don't? This is the reasons. If it happened today, I would still be a big Cowboys fan if they still signed with Super League or something like that. So
well, they're entrenched now.
I was a 12-year-old boy and had his heart ripped out. And
Yeah.
see you later.
Never got over it.
Shit happens.
Prior to that, I was the biggest Alfie Langer fan under the sun.
Yeah, well, you still could be. I mean,
Still am
he's
too.
on-
I still like Alf.
He's on the field just as much as anyone else, so
Yeah, he's kicking goals.
He was a gun player.
might as well be.
Should be. He should be.
It's 2 to 3 meters behind the kicker most of the time. But, yeah. How'd you find the podcast?
Yeah, I saw you guys post something on one of the the Cowboys Stampede for or something like that. I saw it somewhere and I just went, oh yeah, I'll get behind these guys, local boys doing something to support the Cowboys. Yeah, start listening. I've enjoyed it. Always been enjoyable. Yeah,
That's all right. That's pretty much how we got started. I think Frog probably put it up on the Stampede.
Frog did. Have
Page,
we
yeah.
been sharing it into the Stampede since?
I don't know if we
Probably
have.
not. Josh put it up there a few times too.
Josh has
Yeah.
shared it a few times.
Yeah.
Oh,
Josh
he's
has been
there.
good for
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Yep.
I don't.
Thanks, Josh.
I don't share.
Yeah,
it.
thanks, Josh.
Yeah, I don't share it much from my own point because it's the peak factor.
Yeah.
And when I go to share it, it logs me in as on the ranch admin instead of my own page. So I've got to wait for someone else to share it. Then I jump on those coattails and share it that way.
Mr. Technical.
Oh, no, yeah. It's lovely.
Might need some help with that later on.
Yeah. I don't get to share it much either because once I've put it out there on the
Socials.
Facebook page, it's sort of like,
Brushed
I'm
it.
done.
I'm done.
Job.
My job is done.
I'm done, and I better do some actual work now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is what it is.
You
I'm
know,
gonna have to step back
all
in.
the social media gurus, it does all that stuff for you.
Maybe we need
Yeah,
someone.
do we
do
know
need
anyone who
someone
knows
like
a bit
that.
of
Maybe,
IT?
maybe we need someone that's a pretty good
Yeah.
IT guy.
Yeah.
Eh?
Or is also good with video editing. That would be handy.
That would be good.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
good. And just to make us look pretty or make him look pretty.
Take
Yeah.
the red out.
Tone down the red.
Not the red.
Can you just put my camera in black and white?
Just a little explanation of this shirt. Now, this is the well, let's call it the costume
Outfit.
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 It was
Outfit.
meant to go to Magic Round. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And what does that say?
It
Come on,
arrived
up
a
to the
little
camera.
late.
It's
Hulkamania.
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 So we're going to have the red bandana, the blonde mows, everything, the sunglasses,
Yep.
The muscles.
the
obviously,
muscles,
Clearly.
the guns.
Yep. I've been in training.
What you going to do, brother?
And then roughly when did the shirts turn up?
Well, we were in the air at 9:15 on the Friday, and they arrived at about 10:20 a.m. that morning.
And there was a desperate call out. If anyone saw it on Facebook, does anyone know anyone who's coming down to Brisbane that can maybe bring a package
On a later flight.
Yeah.
on a later flight? And surprisingly, no.
And I did get Stabler did say that he could do it, but he's flying down late that Friday night, getting in at like, I don't know, 9:30 at night or whatever, staying right near the airport, then catching the 6 a.m. train or something up to Toowoomba or Rocky
So
or
if you
somewhere.
could
That
have got
wasn't
to
gonna
it.
happen.
So yeah, you had to get. And I was thinking, we could leave it at
Mate.
airport security. And the way I woke up Saturday morning, I'm thinking,
No.
thank Christ.
No way was that happening.
Excellent.
Oh, no way in hell.
Good work. Good work. Our postman this week, Carsten Brum, put a comment on one of the pages. Oh, he actually went to the game on Saturday.
Did you guys see him?
I didn't. No.
No, I didn't end up going, but
I didn't.
he posted a picture of the stadium and said QCB is really nice. I mean, we might be biased, but we do agree.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
nice.
it's a
stadium.
nice stadium.
It's world class, actually. It's one of the best ones. There's a lot of teams who do not have good digs.
I have a funny feeling,
Titans.
even though Allianz has been built after QCB, don't quote me, but I think QCB's TV is still the biggest at a stadium,
Is that right?
or the bestest, or something. You know how when it was released, it was like the biggest and best thing?
Hasn't
right.
Allianz got that massive bit at the end?
Yeah, I thought it
Yeah,
was like
I
a
don't
huge
know.
widescreen.
It's like the
thing.
huge thing takes the whole end up.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it is. I think we lost Allianz on that one.
It's the best in Queensland.
It is, and I'll tell you, the other thing I've got to say about Allianz is the whole thing's air conditioned except for the actual stadium. So when you walk around to get your drinks and your food and stuff, it's actually air conditioned.
So what? It's enclosed.
Yeah.
Because you
For-
need
for
that
like
when
the
it's in
foyer
Sydney
bit.
at 12
No,
degrees.
legit. It's pretty nice.
Probably do because it's that cold outside. They warm it
Yeah.
up inside.
It was quite enjoyable for me. I liked it.
Yeah,
For those
right.
reasons.
Okay, that's
But
probably
you would sweat in an igloo.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It was really nice. Yeah.
it's just true. Someone named Alistair Horn said, "What a game and win! Got my 3-2-1s ready if you'll have me." Yeah, sorry, Al. I don't know if we will have you. Oh no, here he is.
Here he
Oh,
is.
funny that. Yeah, actually, we've had Al lined up for probably close to a month.
Yeah, a month. Yeah.
Yeah, we keep bumping him for other guests.
Yeah,
but-
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Kyle felt I'd get him every day.
Well, he actually threatens us if we don't get him on.
Yeah,
so.
that's fair enough.
He called in Your kid was sick one
Yeah,
night,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
said, I might be right for next week. So just sit tight. And then we had Felty, and then I think we got Carsten.
Carsten
and
was
then
in town, so
You can't say no to
I can't
Carsten.
say no,
Yeah.
Carsten,
He's
mate.
come a long way.
Come a long way from Sweden, mate.
It's a long haul.
Yeah.
that's right.
But we're here now.
I was talking to Ray Thompson before. We nearly bumped you tonight too.
It's great. That would have been fun. We're having Ray on.
That's all good. All right, so off to the review of the game that we spoke about just before that Carsten managed to get to. This one was round 11 on the 13th of May. Unlucky for some, unlucky for the Dragons.
Unlucky with Ben Hunt.
Yeah. Well, look, his 300th game didn't quite turn out too well. The game didn't turn out well. They had a do,
Yes.
and
He's
no
the
one
one.
from the board or none of the officials from the Dragons turned up, except I think one bloke.
That's dodgy.
So everyone snobbed him.
Even Kevy Walters and a few of the Broncos went down for because they were in the Gold Coast. So
Yeah.
Well, he's a big part of the Bronco time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, a big part of our 2015 premiership.
Yeah,
So
we should have sent a
flown
rep.
that.
Yeah. Just take the trophy down.
Saying that, I watched 360 for the first time. Yeah.
Thanks, Benny.
I watched 360 for the first time last night, purely just to see what they're going to say about Kenty.
What did Paul Kent say?
Oh, well,
He wasn't there.
We'll get back to that.
Oh, pistol.
Got him.
Cut that.
And I don't know who it was on the panel, but said,
Tell us.
if it's your 300 hoo-ha and fanfare and party, do you really want your boss and your big wig there or just your mates?
But it's a 300. It's a work party. Like it's,
Yeah.
it's like being at your job for 10 years, and you would expect your boss to show up to sort of present it to you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Which his coach, like, his immediate boss, I guess, was, do you really want the CEO? Like, back when I was at sales, you'd hate it when the chief exec from South Australia would come up for something and
That's true.
say, oh, we got
It's
to
a
clean the office here, we got to do this,
It's a bit-
that,
it's
and
a
the
bit
other,
different
and then
for
you
a
got to
football
step
player,
on
though.
eggshells.
bit different for a football player. I think he's
True.
the 47th ever
Yeah, true.
to play 300 games in NRL across all clubs.
I was invited up to when I was in Las Vegas last year. I bought one of my CTO guys, the head of CTO, invited us up for a party, and that was good fun. Good to meet everyone. Good to shake hands.
Mate, that
It
sounds
would
like
have
a
been
good
fun
dude.
because he would have had a private card on the bar as well.
Yeah.
They had a few things. But yeah.
Sounds
That's fantastic. That sounds better than Ben Hunt's 300, I'll tell you that.
Just don't go to the toilet. So there's special things in there, but
That's just the treasury.
Just a few drinks and some nice food. So yeah.
Where did you stay?
It was the Aria.
Yeah, I've stayed at the area. Fantastic place.
Yeah, no, it was nice.
I liked it.
we're all going to hit you up for some work after
That's
this.
good. Yeah,
See if we can work for the company you're working
I
for.
got some spare time.
Sounds like a good thing to do. QCB Stadium, where conditions were good, 17,800 in attendance, 42 to 22 points. The Cowboys coming out winners there, 7 tries to 4. There was a double for the aforementioned Felty, a double for Tommy Dearden. The jet ski got over in the 20th minute. Tommy Dearden in the 27th, Helam Lukey in the 51st. I think that's covered it. Oh, a double for Lukey as
I was
well.
about to say the double for Lukey as
Yeah,
well.
so that was, I think it was the first time potentially for the club ever where there's 3 players who got doubles.
Could have been.
I did see
there was,
something.
there was another game. I can't remember. There was a stat the Cowboys put out the
Yeah.
other day. I think it was 2014 maybe.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Who would we have been playing then that we would have bloodbath?
In 2014.
Maybe it was 2015.
Knights,
I can't
maybe.
remember.
Doggies.
Doggies?
I hope
You'd
so.
be doggies whether you want whether it actually
I would always say
Just
doggies.
trying to remember a bloodbath of 2014.
It wouldn't have
6
been.
from 7 conversions for Val Holmes, but a 2-point field goal, a cheeky 2-point field goal towards the end of the first half there.
Good bomb.
That was a good ball.
Yeah, I
Which
like
was
that.
was a spur of the moment.
He was
too.
into it too. He loved it.
I think Chad was going to try and take something.
I think it was always going to be Val.
You
I think
reckon?
it was Val.
Yeah.
That was,
He was
that-
set up for it.
Chad was just a distraction.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, it
You can
was
see
good.
it was a
It was a
distraction.
good shot.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
Bloody
Yeah.
good shot.
I was watching that from the opposite end, so I'm watching their backs on the bottom tier, but pretty much right behind the post,
Yep.
not near where Hendo would sit, if you know where that is. And I'm talking to someone, get Valentine in, there's 10 seconds, and you see him start moving in.
Yeah.
Did not miss that at all.
No, had it lined up. Sin binning in the 19th minute for one Jaden Sullivan for the Dragons, which was, a bit of a shame.
Yeah, look, I reckon
I think he was hard done
10,
by
10 in the bin is a harsh thing.
for that.
But that's a professional foul, though. That should have been, I think Peyton said in the aftermath, it should have been the fullback, Sloan.
Yeah.
Because he was all over him on a rash and pulling him back down and hanging on. Like, that is a pro foul when it's in that situation. You can't be doing that. Yeah.
It shouldn't have been Sullivan.
Shouldn't have been Sullivan.
There's
No,
nothing
Sullivan,
he
he
could
couldn't do anything.
No.
No.
So-
Either way, it was 10. Like, it was deserving of 10, but even then, a sin bin these days.
Yeah, well, there was calls for, you know, how they've debated different levels of sin bins
Yeah.
now, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10
And
minute.
then we could have got a penalty for when Felt got the hip drop done in.
Well, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
But even then, you look at that replay, that's not a hip drop.
No.
Like,
It's by definition, it kind of.
it's a
could be.
contact sport. Can we just...
Oh, 100%.
But there was a fair bit of daylight between them. I don't think it technically was, but it was close enough.
Yeah, it was close enough.
It was the same kind of movement.
We weren't about to take it. A few points were scored there while Jaden Sullivan was off. I don't think he came back on.
He didn't.
No.
No,
They left him off.
And they actually cut him wrong in coverage, looking all sad down the end.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I tell you what, though.
Yeah.
Vossi and who was it? Was it Cronk or
Ennis?
Blocker?
blocker.
Oh, would not shut up about them.
No.
I found myself yelling at the screen going, shut up, Vossi.
And I
Why
like
is
Vossi normally.
Jaden Sullivan still off the field?
Yeah.
Mate, who cares? Watch the game.
Call what's going on in the field.
I get so... Anyway, they commentating on Fox has gone downhill.
Have you noticed that they do like to sort of focus on something? They find something that they kind of niggle at and they kind of make it a... Like, they just really enjoy focusing on, like,
Yeah.
a little
Trying to make
weird
bigger
element.
shit or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
There's been noticing.
Yeah.
I've been noticing that this year.
Yeah, they do like it.
I
Terrible.
must admit, when it's the same game but on Channel 9, I'm actually watching the Channel 9 guys more than the Fox
yeah?
boys. Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to give it a go next time just to see. Usually,
They're good.
if I've got the game on and I'm doing something else and not really paying attention, then I don't really care about the commentators. But when
Yeah.
it's a Cowboys game, it just really irks me because
The drum with Channel 9, and everyone has that stigma of, oh, Gus Gould. I actually like Gus, so I don't mind listening to his
I've always
to
liked
his
Gus.
things.
just not
He's-
during Origin.
Yeah, but
I like his Origin pump up.
I like
Pump
it.
up.
Though. Like it's
Yeah.
passion, and he has a good insight. Like he's going to be biased blue, but the Queenslander guys are biased maroons as well. Like you got to take the good with
offset.
the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And yes, he can niggle it and everything, but what he says is actually he gives credit where it's due as well.
yeah, 100%.
I like
I'm
that he's
with you.
prepared to stand up against the game though and call it out. That's
Yes.
what I like about it.
That
Yeah.
is good. That is good.
And then the Channel 9 guys, you got Fitley, you've got Johns, you've got Smith, Thurston, Slater. Like they've got a good insight on.
I haven't watched a game
How
on
to
9
call
for a
it?
long time, so I probably should give it another go.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
not too bad. Yeah. And the ads aren't bugger all. Like, it's not like it used to be on delayed.
is
It's
that right? Yeah.
like 10
Too bad.
seconds. What are you missing anyway? Players walking back on side.
Anyway, back to the game. We got off to a reasonably good start there, except for the Jack de Bellin try in the second minute, which was a little bit of a crash play. Which, you know, if you're letting Jack de Bellin score, then there's something wrong with you. It didn't feel like the first half was good. The second half didn't feel quite. We didn't quite click.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kind of dropped off in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were sort of regressing a little bit. I don't know whether the boys got, because they were so far ahead at that point. I think it was 24-6.
And then when
Just
Leakey went in,
felt-
it was 30-6. And my $7 on 100-1 at 51 plus was looking good.
Didn't you have jet ski for sixth try?
He scored. What was it? The fourth? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
fourth.
You almost pulled it off again.
Almost.
I should have gone Leakey. I thought it would be the second rowers, and
Yeah.
it was
One
Leakey.
of
But
them,
I was
the wrong
thinking,
one.
nah, look, jet ski got me last week. I'm going to stick with him this week.
But now you've got to keep with him every week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To eventually
yeah.
get a score.
Yeah, so I get him again. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Tell you
I mean-
what, if the Tigers don't show up this week, it's possible.
it's at all possible. It depends. Yeah, again, it's which Tigers show up.
Which
We'll get
Tigers
to
show
that
up.
later on.
We will. Overall, you know, there were good signs. It felt like playing against the Roosters. Yeah, the Dragons are a bit of a basket case, and they were struggling, and they're going to struggle even more now that Griffin's been given the sack. But it's what happens when you play the big clubs like the Cowboys. You lose your coach.
Coach Killer.
Coach killer. No team's played well after playing the Cowboys this year.
That's something.
Well,
Most teams.
this is
except,
true,
except for round
actually.
1 and 2. I think round 1 and 2 are exceptions, but
No,
We start slow.
Raiders lost round 2.
did they?
Yep.
Oh, see.
Broncos won round 3, I think,
Yeah, but they've had.
but
nine-
only just.
they've
That
had
was
9 games
against,
at home.
but that was against St George, where Dragons were up 18 points with about 10 to go, or it was 18 all or something. Dragons were putting it to them,
Yeah, right. Very
and
good.
then Roosters didn't play too well last week.
No,
That is shocking.
that's a shame. You hate to see it. They are a bottom 4 side, as we keep saying.
That's right.
A couple of soft tries in there, though, like that. Can't remember who scored it, but Drinky just not cleaning that up and just fumbling it
Yeah.
into the end goal.
Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
centers scored off that kick.
He was a bit lazy. He was down by his knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also broken line and Sully, it was fifth tackle meet him, and Sully just ran over, and
The line speed dropped off in that second half,
Yeah.
regardless. Whether that was a part of because our bench had rotated in, maybe.
maybe
Definitely line speed in the first half was great.
That was awesome.
But yeah, second half it just sort of died right off. Again, I think because the boys were 24 points to 6.
they sort of put the queue in the rack. You
And,
reckon?
Yeah,
Just coasted.
that's how it felt.
Mm.
So we just didn't have that killer instinct. And apparently, Toddy even said that
And then-
half-time break, put the foot down and
And then they were
Just
trying, like, because they had the lead, they tried things that they've done at training which
Yeah.
didn't come off, and then Ravillari runs away
well, that's
for
right.
80
yeah.
as well. Like,
Yeah.
so you can handle a couple of them. If you're having a crack and you're trying new things, by all means. But
Drinky almost got him too. Like,
he fended.
it was
fended
good.
him off.
You could see
Yeah.
him gaining. I'm like, man, he's going to get him. He's going to get him.
He
And
gave it a red
he
heart.
just didn't go right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been
Yes.
awesome if he did.
When you're on him at 51 plus, can you just
Just make the tackle.
can you keep going? Far out.
Were you at the game?
No, I watched it home from
Home, yeah.
KO.
Yep.
Still one of the better games or better wins of the season, and getting that 20-point margin brought back the for and against for us. So we're sitting in 13th spot now with a bye in hand.
That's good.
So that bye would put us up around. It could potentially put us in the top 8, but on for and against puts us about 10th.
That's okay. We'll take it.
Cowboys climb.
It's climbing.
It is a climb.
Cowboys climb.
Climbing.
We're paying $56 at the moment.
That's not bad.
Cool.
Pete will chuck 5 on it.
Nah, I've already put 20 on him at 77.
Actually, I think I do too, somewhere back there. So I think it's a good sign if they keep the improvement up from here. We're not going to have too many players out for Origin. Like I think we said that last week. We'll have Holmes out,
Oh, Cotter probably.
potentially Cotter.
Cotter.
I don't know because he's not having a great run.
Yeah, but
He's playing well enough.
he's a bit of a pit bull.
He can be.
Lukey may. I can't
got
see Lukey
bloody-
getting a call up. I think there's too many people in front of Lukey.
Yeah.
Might be a year or
Forsberg,
so out.
Caquel, Kafusi, Gilbert.
Yeah. There's probably too many. Dean might be there as like a backup, but he
Yeah.
probably won't play.
But I reckon Dearden will get released back
Yeah,
for club duties
definitely.
anyway. So
I think so. I think
yeah.
you're right there.
I think he'll go into camp, but he'll get released for the
Yeah, for Cowboys game.
Eels game. Yeah.
Might see Robson get a call up for New South Wales.
I think
Yeah.
he deserves it.
Again in camp, but released.
Probably
Yep.
won't play, unfortunately. For that Robbo.
No, well, they've got too many hookers in New South Wales at the moment. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. Like, it'd be good to see him.
oh, it's a shame for Robert. Anything could happen. It's
Yeah.
still a couple of weeks away. So,
Yeah.
Well, teams get named on Monday, so
Yeah.
anything happens on this
Weekend, basically. Any suspensions?
Yep.
Touch wood.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed for Robbo.
for
Yeah.
Robbo.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to play against him.
No.
Yeah.
Not that I'm playing against him. Because he folded me in half.
I don't know. Run it at him. He's got a poor technique.
He has no arse, though. So I can run it at him all day.
Yeah, and he makes a couple tackles.
Yeah, he makes like 2 a game.
Yeah, total.
You'd easily get through him.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, how many tackles did he make that game?
Might be wearing your left rib for an eye patch though. But hey,
Reece Robson managed, we'll just cut this out, 39 tackles.
oh, is that all?
And he missed 6, but hey,
Did you see Granville make 36 in something like
Yeah,
in so many minutes?
yeah, well, 31 via the stats.
36 in 31 minutes or something.
Something
wasn't
like,
it?
I saw somebody put it
Yeah.
down the Stampede.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like that many minutes and that many tackles. And somebody said if he played the full game and made that many tackles, he would have made like 80 or something.
80-something tackles. Yeah, I saw that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
he played 36 minutes and made 31 tackles.
Jesus.
And you have a look at who we do still have out. Like there's, you look at Luciano, Tamalolo, Griffin Neem. I was going to say Tom Gilbert, Griffin Neem.
Oh, we should have.
We can get him back.
And Nanai still to come back in somewhere.
Yeah.
Plus, we've just picked up a couple of mid-season transfers.
One's a winger,
Yeah.
one's a middle forward. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's got some opportunities.
Doesn't hurt. Hillam Luki, 21 tackles, 100% efficiency.
He was a beast.
He's a beast, man.
And how many runs did he have?
Beast
Like,
mode.
He was,
He was
Line
he
breaks.
He seemed to make a few. Like he was touching the ball a bit.
He's a unit, eh?
he is a unit.
Yep.
You have a look at him, and no discredit to Nanai, but he's defending where Nanai would be. And that edge of felt, everyone's going, oh, he's friggin' scored
Yeah.
another try. Notice how nothing's gone down there now?
No,
because
yeah.
you've got a bloke that's able to
Shift.
and hold
Yeah, when
out, which then pushes Chad on, which then...
Yeah, when Felty is coming in, they're shifting all across and
Yeah.
making those tackles.
Yep.
And that Roosters game and even that Dragons game, Luke, I wouldn't say he was beaten, but they were through a gap and he's just tackled down. Like, whereas, no discredit to Nanai, but I reckon that's 4 points.
Nanai's out of form.
Yeah.
Simple as
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
It's not the same bloke that it was last year.
And hopefully a couple of weeks and the Reggie squad helps them.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. He might get a bit of that. I think you'll see him come off the bench. Kulikefu Finafuyaki.
Something like that.
That's pretty good.
He's
That's
done all right. Man, he has another good game. He's a beast too.
He's a beast.
Good bloke to have off the bench.
Great bloke.
I reckon you could see him starting if, well, again, touch wood up there, wherever it is, if there's more injuries.
Well,
Yeah.
JTB's
JTB's out.
JT.
Well,
Yeah.
true, yeah. Failed HIA, so he's
Yeah.
gone for
11
days.
days, yeah.
That sucks.
It's unfortunate.
Just when he's really hitting his stride too.
He's doing well.
He is doing
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Yep.
His form is up
Yeah.
on the first couple of weeks even.
Yeah.
So you could see
Getting
that.
better every game.
Yeah. No, he's doing really well.
And an unsung one is that Jeski as well.
Oh,
like, he's
mm.
locking... Like, Lukey and Jeski,
Yep.
yeah, they may not be the biggest of bodies like a Capewell or a Horsburgh for that matter, but
Just keep running.
yeah, well, Lukey is, but yeah, Jeski just knows what to do.
And they find a try line too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know where to be around the ball. Just
Yep.
hanging around. Especially when Drinky runs it. They just run and hang
Yeah.
around.
Yep.
And you notice that the last couple of weeks, if Robbo's made a break, I think I discussed it after the Sharks game, you got players like him pushing up on Robbo, and you've got him sniffing around that Drinky, how he passed it over the top as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last week we had McLean backing up with Robbo coming
Yeah.
through that gap and puts it to Chad, and then Chad kicks it corner to Felty, and that was beautiful to watch.
Oh, there was some good looking tries. Yeah, they were good. 3-2-1 points this week for the round 11 game versus the Dragons. Who wants to kick it off, Pistol? Morgs? Al might, but I thought I'd leave it till last.
Do you want it?
I'll start and let you guys wrap up.
All right.
I'll be quick.
I've had a look. I
Lead
think we're
off.
all basically the same.
We're very, very
They're
similar.
pretty similar.
Yeah.
I got 3 points to Lukey. Cracking match. Tries, meters, line breaks. He did it all. 2 to Felt. Classic Felt form. And number 1, I've gone Dearden. 1 point to Dearden. I thought he had a really good game as well.
Very good. Pistol.
I
Sorry, go.
was just going to say, I think Drinky had a good game too, but I didn't really see anyone sort of acknowledge him too much. But I think Drinky played pretty good.
I think he got a bunch of Dally M
You
points.
got Delaware points.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one seemed to really talk about him after the game, including me because I didn't give him any points. But
To be honest, I don't know what they look at, the Dally M guys.
I
'Cause
know.
I mean, I know it's footballers and people who actually know what they're talking about who give the points, so that's probably why it's totally different to us.
yeah, but then the bunker people meant to be talking about too. So.
Oh, fucking don't get me started.
So,
on
I
that.
mean, so at the end of the day, who knows?
Jesus, they had one of the worst weekends, not just our game.
And they came out and admitted it too.
So they bloody should.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, as a man.
terrible officiating.
Yeah. If you play poorly like that, you cut to the resis. Like, is there up and coming refs that?
Jared Sutton should be
Yes.
less than Rezzies.
He's a shocker.
Yes.
He was a video ref, I think, for us this week and the week before or something. But it's just. But I watched a couple other games and the calls they were making. What are they watching?
You know who was good? Where I was sitting before kickoff because I was still next
Todd
to
Smith.
not Todd Smith, Belinda Sharp.
I was going to say.
Yeah, she was warming up in front of me doing hip flexes and
Oh,
stuff,
right.
and I was looking.
Is that right?
I definitely was not looking away. Give her the whistle. Like Grant Atkins is good. Look, it's a tough dig by all means, but geez, he was making some non-comfortable convincing calls. Like you could tell he was second guessing himself out there for us. Just go to the sides and give Sharpie the whistle.
Oh, did you see when I think it was a short drop out from drinking and went over the sideline, and he's walking back, trying to give the ball to the Dragons.
Yeah.
The Cowboys are going, "Hey, that's ours."
That's
and
us.
He's gone, "Oh shit, yeah, it is you."
Yeah.
Which, at least he corrected himself. Probably got it in the ear from the bunker.
Yeah, because that hit the 10-metre line, but then bounced back.
I think it bounced on the line.
Yeah.
Thank Christ, but yeah.
Otherwise,
then
would
went
have
out.
been. Yeah, because he's calling scrum. Well, if it's a scrum, it's our ball.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't touched it.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Points.
I'm same as Morgs. I've gone the helium balloon, and look, we've wrapped him up heaps. He got 4 Dalian points as well. Like, no more need to say about him. Felty for 2 and Tommy Bra for 1, and you could almost give pretty much anyone in that starting pack and off the bench pack a point or 2 for that too.
Indeed.
Our engine room has been catalyst these last couple of weeks.
Certainly a lot better. It feels like 2022 form.
Yes.
At least in the first half. Second half, a little bit less.
Yeah.
But certainly better than the first 9 weeks.
Yes, that's definitely better.
Yes.
That engine room's definitely turned it around.
I gave 3 points to Tommy Dearden. He's just a little nugget who just runs. And when he broke away for that try, I was just, his hair just gets wavy. You just can't. Anyway, it's great to watch. Hilam Lukey, who everyone calls him, you guys are calling him the balloon. There's another podcast, they call him the Lukey Muffler. And I don't want to steal their jokes, but
That's not bad.
It's Hilam Lukey. He's great. I gave him 2 points. Like everyone says, he's like a little machine. Actually, he's quite a big machine.
Big legs.
He'd be about
Yeah,
6
big legs.
foot 4.
He's 9'7", I'm sure of it.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'5".
He'd be close to you.
He's pretty tall. I've seen him out in the club, in town once. And he's pretty big.
How big's your span?
I don't know. I measured it.
7'9".
You're a
Come
good
on.
basketballer. You basketball?
Jesus.
Oh, young days, but not really.
Sign you up.
It's the knees these days, isn't it? Yeah. Once you get approach
He's
40,
back
then
and
you-
he's-
You're all of 24.
Hey, I thought you were 22 when you came in. Bloody hell.
1 point I gave to brother Kyle, who is showing some form at the moment. And I think he looks a lot more comfortable, like you say, with Lukey on the inside there.
There's a lot more defensive trust.
He is, yeah. And he's looking like he's enjoying playing last week and the week before, whereas previous weeks he looked a little frustrated.
Yep.
And the scoreline obviously reflected that and the pressures and everything. But, I gave him a point. And like you say, I could have given him to... My actual 3-2-1s were different to this straight after the game. And then as I sort of...
What was your original 3-2-1?
It was, I think I had Lukey 3, didn't. It was similar, but I might have had Robson and Cotter in there.
Yeah, right.
Probably not Cotter, actually, now that I think of it, because like I say, he's got a bit of the butterfingers lately. But definitely, pretty sure I had Robson in there.
It's funny looking at it because Val just
That's
does
what
everything.
I had
you
Val
know.
in there, yeah.
He is an absolute gun beast, 2-point field goal, but does all those dirty carries out of dummy half from our end. But we just expect that now. So you get nothing for it.
We were doing the same with Tamalolo last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Where
what?
it
You
was-
only ran 258 metres. This means nothing.
Yeah.
Like, where's your
And
300
Robson.
plus?
We're the same with Robson too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's missing out on the points, but
He's-
when the team's playing well, it's harder to narrow down your 3-2-1s.
Yes.
Especially for that 1 point,
Yeah.
because it's like, it's a player who kind of stood above the others, but maybe not.
What was Val's run meters in that game?
Oh, well,
Well, you don't have
while
it
I
up.
look that up, if Al, you want to go through your
Yeah,
your
all right. I gave my 3 points to Robson. I thought he had a great game. Run the ball, was creating opportunities out of dummy half. Tackle his ass off, like Rob says. Gave 2 points to Lukey. As everyone said, he's a gun at the moment. He's going well. Enjoying what I'm seeing. And 1 to Felt. Our brother Felt. He's doing well out there on the wing, scoring tries and loving the game. It's awesome to watch. And honourable mention to the friggin' whole team. They were friggin' awesome.
They
awesome.
were good.
Indeed, they were. Val Holmes 213 run meters.
Jesus, he did well.
Yeah, that's
Topped the field. The next closest was Ravalawa, and he got that breakaway.
You know what makes that Val meters interesting even more is that he's not the wingers dropping back to get an extra like on a kick return 20-30, that's all
Centre
dummy halves.
centre
Yeah,
carries. Dummy half
that's carries. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's, I think Dearden got away at one point there and they started to make a bit of a break and got it to Val and he broke a bit further. So it's those as well.
Yeah.
So
Supporting roles.
supporting roles, exactly. Yeah.
213.
Things you do
meters.
off the ball, not on the ball
Yeah.
sometimes. and it's,
Was,
The next nearest was Kyle Felt, 211.
he had a good run up the middle.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
Don't argue.
And then Hillam Lukey, 192. So that's where our meters are on that right edge.
One of the funniest bits of the game was it Jack Bird who shanked for conversion for the Dragons
Oh, was it? I didn't see that
when
one.
it was in the bin.
Yeah, right.
And then he's gone for conversion. He just shanked it. Remember, it just went off to the right. I'm pretty sure it was Jack Bird.
I think I saw one do that, but I didn't.
That was
catch
good.
it.
I love that.
I tend not
I had
to
a good
watch.
chuckle.
I tend not to watch the opposition conversions if I can avoid them because
It was
I'm
funny.
just too annoyed and I'm usually outside yelling at something.
He didn't look comfortable the whole time taking it because Swiley was still in the bin.
I don't know.
Sullivan.
Oh, sorry, Sullivan. He was in the bin. So Jack Bird stepped up. I'm pretty sure it was Jack Bird. He stepped up.
Yeah, it was a 13. So
Yeah.
Was it a penalty goal? Was it?
No, it was a
No,
try.
it
It was
just
after
a
the try.
conversion. Yeah. He just shanked it. Like,
No,
came
they
off a
didn't
bit really
score while
badly.
they had a man down.
No.
No, I'm sure they did.
It didn't come back on though, Sullivan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. So not when he was in the bin, just when he was off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just funny because it was just a terrible kick.
No, I don't remember seeing it, but that doesn't mean anything.
I do remember the shank
Yeah.
kick.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember who took
Yeah,
it.
it was a bad one. Like, it was bad. Yeah.
It was pretty close too. Wasn't
Yeah.
far out.
Well, let's keep that form rolling and we'll roll it into this round. Round 12 is this Saturday, the 20th of May. This year's going quickly, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This one is down at Leichhardt Oval. It's the 5:30 p.m. game, and this is Indigenous round, I do believe, if I'm reading this correctly.
You are correct.
Well, there you go. That's good. Actually, I've seen a few.
Yeah, there's a few posts out from
Indigenous
different
jerseys and that.
countries, Yeah, we
So-
had ours
actually
last
some-
week. We had ours
Yeah.
last weekend because
Yeah.
we were all home, obviously.
Some good jerseys.
Were they playing in the
No.
Indigenous jersey? I don't think they were.
I don't think so.
Maybe that was on this week, next week then.
Yeah, right. Because I know that they definitely did.
Put out the photos and
Yeah,
everything.
and they did Indigenous ceremonies. They lit a fire and
Yeah, yeah.
dances and stuff all around before in the pre-game.
Maybe we'll do it next weekend then, not this weekend.
No, because we're going to be away again. We got 2 away.
That's right. Maybe I have to wait till the next home game.
No idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ages away.
Our team is pretty much, it's pretty damn close. It's 1-17. The only change is actually on the bench, as we mentioned before, JTB with that head knock, and he's out for 11 days. So that elevates Riley Price into 16 with the 18th man, Zach Labert.
Interesting.
There's a name I haven't heard for a while.
No.
No, I actually thought, no, it's Jordan Lips.
John
gone.
Lives gone, yeah.
And was it Mossadriki?
Masadraki gone.
Yeah, he's gone to the Knights. So there you go.
Yeah.
Ben Hampton, 19th. Sylvester Namo.
Yeah, I think this was his first round. He was eligible for selection.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, is he that youngster?
Yeah, from PNG, I believe.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It's supposed to be a cracking kid from all reports.
Get him in there.
Brendan Elliott in 21st. And fresh new recruit as of today, Sam McIntyre, is 22nd. 22nd man.
Yeah, do you know much about Sam McIntyre?
No, I haven't seen anything.
Former Tigers,
Full
Titans
player, yeah.
Definitely immediately from Titans.
middle player. So we'll see how it goes.
The Tigers line up as Jareem Buller, who had a good game a couple of weeks ago, David Nofaluma, Stafford Toa, Tommy Talau, Junior Tupu, Brendan Wakeham, Luke Brooks, Stefano, oh my God, Atua Kamanu. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Api Coruscant.
Yeah, Api Coruscant.
Let's try and spell out his full name. Dave Clemmer. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that correctly. Asai Papali'i, John Bateman, Fanua Pole, Jake Simpkin, Joe Fagawi, Alex Twal, who might actually score.
Nah,
Nah.
not this week.
Get on him to score. What's he paying?
Not this. I was on him last week. 6. Oh, because one of my mates at work, he's a Tigers supporter, and it's like, you know what? I reckon they will do the bunnies. And I tipped him. He's gone, get on him, 1 to 12, 12 anytime. Yeah.
That went well.
Great.
Yeah.
Good tip.
Great.
Didn't they score 0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means Twal is still on a duck.
Yeah. Is that
You know who
second year running?
Who'd also get on? Like, they're all giving Curry to Twal. Carrigan's at about 70-odd games, and he's still on a duck.
Is he?
I did not realise.
Carrigan has not crossed the strip yet.
That's another new run down the,
So,
the track who doesn't score against you.
So that's someone to look at in Bronco colours.
Right.
That's
You
surprising.
know, it would be the double. Carrigan
The
into
Carrigan
Twal.
Twal anytime.
Yeah, not this week, clearly. Cause
Not this
last
week.
month.
Maybe next week. Do that. $5 anytime. And then also do 5 on
Gotta be
first
paying-
try scorers.
It'd be like $2,000 at one.
Carrigan, Twal, both first try scorers in different
Yeah.
games.
Tell you what, this is actually
You'd be able to retire.
you would. This is a tough game for the Cowboys. As bad as the Tigers have been, they've been there or thereabouts,
Yeah.
and they always step up when they play the Cowboys since 05 and beyond. And they're on the back foot.
I don't think, Elsie, you might help out on this. Have we not won in Leichhardt since like 02 or something like that? Because we've beaten like Campbelltown
No.
and things.
I think that stat was true up until last year or the year before.
I can't remember if we beat them, or was it? Oh, we did when we put that score on in the first half. Or was that at Leichhardt, not Campbelltown? Because that was for Tommy Radonicus Day.
Yeah, it was. You're right. That was last year. It was Tommy Radonicus honouring
The
him.
year before, 21.
The
That
year
was.
before?
Yeah, because last year we played Magic Round. That was their away game. And
Yep.
they played
Gotcha.
a home game up here.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right. Well, 21.
Right, so we've won once at Leichhardt since 02. Like,
Not a good record.
Not a good record.
We didn't beat
but
the Roosters for like a few years.
Yeah.
We had a dry run against the Roosters, and then this year we beat them. So
it's true. Kid's got a point.
he does have a point. I don't think you can call him kid.
40, man. I can call anyone kid
You
these
don't need
days.
this
I'm
far.
a 40-year-old.
There are bees ahead of him.
Nah, he's a good kid.
Jesus. Never going to live that down.
No.
But look,
And-
this go.
Sorry, and also Tigers this year, yes, they have been languishing, but other than that Broncos game, credit to them. Like, they've only been losing by 2 or 4 points.
Yeah, that's
They've
it.
been in a lot of those contests, or they've fought back into that contest.
yeah, they haven't been far behind.
Yeah, so it's not just because where they are, it's not going to be an easy.
No.
Boys are going to have to heads up.
Yeah.
And even that South game, it was 6-0 at half time. So, and that's the Bunnies that have been just cruising.
Smashing everyone.
And they grinded out. Yes, they kept them to 0, but they still only scored 20 points. If that's, you'd think the Bunnies might have put 40 or 46 or something on them.
You think Tigers might be a little bit sour from last year's game still?
Definitely.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
want some redemption.
Especially at Leichhardt.
Yeah.
I'd be wearing some body armour just quietly in case you get stabbed.
Be
Do you reckon
careful,
there'll be
Felty.
many? Do you reckon there'll be many banners in the crowd about Felty?
You reckon
or
they-
have they
Yeah, maybe.
forgiven and
I
forgotten?
doubt it.
I doubt. I don't know a single Tigers fan who is forgetful. To put it nicely.
My brother-in-law Drew
Yeah, him especially. Every time I
forgets
see him.
everything.
Yeah, except Cowboys versus Tigers games.
See, this could be a game where we go down early, like, they score a couple on us in Leichhardt, and we don't sort of recover quick. That could be in trouble.
We haven't gone well so far this year. I'm nervous. I'm always nervous going into games, but this one,
Because I think we're real confident right now. When we got the confidence and we're scoring, we're good. But then something goes wrong. Like, I don't know how much kind of resilience is in the team to keep it up.
yeah, at the moment, yeah, it
Yeah.
feels a little
Shaky.
like it feels like we've turned a corner, but we're still a little shaky.
Yeah, and it won't take much to kind of knock us off. So if they get a couple quick ones, I reckon we might be in trouble down there. So
could be
I reckn defence in the early,
Yeah, and defend,
fairly sort of
keep
20,
defending.
30 minutes is key.
Defend their line like we did last 2 weeks, so we were right.
Oh, yeah, like we did in Magic Round. We'd be
Yeah,
fine. Yeah, that was fantastic.
What was last year's motto?
Believe it or
Uh,
not.
Set it up early,
no,
score
win-
the points, wait.
Win the game
Wait.
early, score the points late.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I haven't heard them say much about that this year. It's been
Bring it back.
I haven't heard much out of them at all. Actually, it's certainly no tantras like that. I don't know if that's the right word. Tantra.
Tantras, mantras. Mantra.
Yeah, Tantra is
Tantra's a very
something
different thing.
totally different.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I've been reading the wrong things.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, anyway, let's move right along. Let's go Cowboys.
Go
Up
Cowboys.
the cows.
In other news this week, now you've put these ones in here, haven't you?
I don't know.
One of them, you might
Sure.
have. It's hashtag Ask Kenty.
I didn't put that one in.
What did you put that one?
No, I didn't.
Well,
It
someone
wasn't
did.
me. It wasn't me.
I said Kenty's fighting.
Yeah, well, I've reinterpreted that one to hashtag Ask Kenty.
What do you think will be the fallout with that? Because no one's covering it. And this, I just wanted to bring it up because, like I said, I watched 360 for the first time yesterday just to see what it would be like.
Their ratings would have been through the roof yesterday.
Would have been. Now, if that's any
Player.
established player or even fringe player in the comp that has been done for, that's 2 weeks, all over it. They're a grub, they're this, that, and the other.
Yep.
Every coverage, rub their name through dirt without knowing the full facts or anything. One of their own does it, and nothing. I just hate the hypocrisy and double standards.
Yeah, and I've seen the defense for this is it's one of their employees, like 360's employees.
Oh, so they can't comment.
Yeah. Let me
But
finish.
isn't 360 employed by the NRL?
Yes,
And all
exactly.
the players are employed by the NRL?
Exactly.
So it all leads to Rome.
Yep.
That's 100% my.
It's like that
Comment
excuse
on it.
people use when there's a court case, right? It's like, oh, we can't comment, there's a court case. It's like, no, you're just hiding behind this crap.
But
you
that's horseshit when it's a player.
know? Yeah.
Their name is dragged through the mud.
And everything gets
Absolutely.
leaked as well. Like all of a sudden there's CCTV vision everywhere, you know. Like there's no confidentiality at
Jack
all.
de Bellin had to be stood out for about 18 months on an innocent charge for someone saying that he sexually conducted or whatever. Now, you don't know, but his name was mud
It
and
still is.
tarnished.
It still is.
Yet
People- People still don't like him, and it's like, well, he was,
he's acquitted.
yeah. And same this week, Luch.
Leach.
Yep.
Like, we're probably going to get some people offside here, but whatever. They're engaged now,
Yes.
and
Like-
she's been anyway. That's look.
It's, leave it with the courts, whatever. I just think it's very piss poor journalism.
It's
that-
double standards.
Yes, definitely.
And as if we should expect anything less from Buzz Rothfield, James Hooper.
Yeah.
And not that I care either. Like, yep, your private life, whatever. I don't need to know. Yeah, you stuffed up. It shouldn't be anywhere. But if you're gonna do it for one, the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah, exactly. If you get done for it, we're roasting you.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I use a phone book.
Yeah, that's that's the smart move.
I don't for anyone
Allegedly.
listening. I don't do anything bad.
Allegedly.
I've never raised a finger to in my life.
And no, she raised it to you.
Yeah. I'm the one that's covered.
Mate,
And the-
your ribs are bruised. I can see it from here.
That's just
No, that's from the.
that's just the Jameson oozing out into blotches.
That's when he fell into the garden over the weekend
Yeah.
after leaving the game for
I can imagine.
2 big nights in a row. And the other bit of news, Griffin stood down, as we alluded to earlier on. That was a long time coming.
That sucks, though. You don't
Does
want
it
to see
though?
anyone. Yeah, but you don't want to see anyone lose their job. And when you're having fighting with a board,
Also, but
And-
what if you shit at it? Which he clearly is.
yeah, but you have a look at the Dragons. Other than that game against us,
But not just the Dragons. He's never brought a club anywhere.
yeah, he was actually had Penrith in the top 4 1 year with 5 weeks to go, and then Gus sacked him. You're not going to take us to a premiership.
Yeah, but
That's
wasn't again though, wasn't that was a team of stars, they're not too different.
That was a no-one team then either.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. Maybe he had some luck, bit of clicking.
And then also Dragons, like they
I
lost
just don't like Griffin, clearly.
They lost a point to the Roosters on Anzac ground. They lost 2 to the
true.
Raiders. That other than our game, that's what 6 losses in a row. 5 of them have been by 2 points or less. Like it's pretty harsh.
Yeah, it's
I think there's a lot of problems with the Dragons at the moment. I know there's talk around Jason Riles from the Roosters going there. I heard Ben Thompson. No, one of the ex-Dragons.
Ben
premiership-
Hornby.
Hornby, that's the one
Yeah.
I heard. There's potential him going there too, and I don't know which one would you want. Where would you want to go there?
Yeah, that's the thing at the moment.
Would you want to?
Yeah.
With the way they're going.
Given that the whole drama with Hunt, his 300th game and no
Yeah.
board members showing up
Like,
or anything,
it's-
same sort of thing.
There's a lot of people saying Jason Riles probably shouldn't apply and just wait for the Storm job to come open in maybe a year or two.
Well, there was something about that because Bellamy's
was-
extended,
yeah, extended.
another year.
Yeah.
Would you want the Storm job though?
Yeah,
Like, it's
that comes with some big.
Yeah,
It'd
Yeah.
be better than being in Sydney, though. I think you want to be out of that Sydney bubble.
but it's like the Broncos gig as well. The Broncos will always be Wayne's team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kevy was under the pump. Like, he's lucky he started this year's with a win record.
Which got him extended for 2
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Yeah, with some amazing figure attached to it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you go to the Storm and you
But
are
then Bellamy-
now... it's always going to be Bellamy's team
Yeah.
at the Storm,
Yeah.
you know? Like, do you want to go to a place where the coach has been there for 20 plus years?
I think you want to be the coach down the track. You don't want to be the one straight after,
Yes.
but you want to be 2 or 3 down.
Yeah.
When everyone's kind of forgotten about the whole era.
Like, even Demetrio, he was under the pump last year, mid-year, and then he managed to get him to a prelim, and now he's sitting pretty now, but that was after Wayne.
Yeah. True.
Like, I don't know. I think if you want your club to succeed, a board, stick the fuck out of it and let the coach do his job.
Yeah.
Language, sorry.
No, that's fine. Thanks for that.
Did they come out and do the he has our full support about it?
Yeah.
48 hours
Yeah.
before he got the
CEO
result?
came out and said, "Oh, we feel sorry. We feel bad. You know, he's done a good job for us, but we want to get somebody else." So,
Yeah, you know it's never good.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I just want to put
That's a shame.
Alistair on the spot here as a quick pop quiz, being a lifelong fan of the Cows.
Yeah.
1 to, I'll even include 18th man, 1 to 18, who was the 2015 grand final side?
Coot, Felty, Winterstein, Kane, Linnett, who's the other centre? Memory now.
You can come back to him.
You had Thurston, you had Morgan, you had Thumper, you had Spolton, you had Cooper.
Would have been easy if you went in order. Now I've got to.
yeah. I can think of one that you haven't named.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a couple I haven't named.
Actually, I can think of 2.
Granville.
8 to go.
8 to go.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because including 18th man.
Oh,
man,
man. That's rude.
Tuffy. Tamo.
There's someone else that sounds like Tamo.
Tamalolo. And there's a couple more. I'm trying to remember.
One was a polar bear.
Oh, that's right. Bink Ben Hannett. And
5.
This
this is tough.
Do you know?
Pete.
Or have you got it there?
No, I don't have it. Did you say Thurston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
I can't remember this other.
Say Matt Scott. Did you say Scott?
Said Scott.
Oh,
I said
okay.
Thumper.
You're needing
Ethan
Ethan
Lowe.
Lowe, Justin O'Neill,
O'Neill.
Rory Cost-Jason,
Oh, right.
John Asiata, and Ray Thompson was the 18th.
That's right. Johnny
Ray
Arthur.
Thompson was 18th. That's right, yeah.
I was waiting for Leonard. I'm glad you got Leonard. Man of the match. He always kill me. He always kill me in the 70th minute.
Pivotal, except for that one busted try that would have saved all
Oh,
our
man,
hearts.
I'll never forget.
If he scored that try, we don't have to worry about that.
Never forget Kane Leonard.
Drops it over the line, but then 2 minutes to go, he cops this absolute speculator behind him and holds onto it one hand while getting
Yeah.
driven. Like, how did you
Yeah.
catch that and not this one?
Oh,
Pressure
Kane.
football, final footies, yeah.
My favourite grand final player.
That's a pretty good quiz there. That's, I like
Yeah, that was good, man.
That's,
You did well. You
thinking
did
of
really good.
Can you name 1 to 17 in last year's prelim final?
Mate, I've struggled to name 1 to 17 of this weekend's team. So the last year's
Last
prelim.
year's prelim team, 1 to 17. Have a crack.
Have a crack. Oh, this is that. I'm terrible at this. I'm terrible at 1 to 17. Drinky,
Drinkies in. Everyone can join in on this.
Felt,
Yeah.
Hiku.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go
Val.
across the park.
Val.
Oh, if you go, okay.
Val.
Val.
Yeah.
And then you had
Talangi.
Tamalolo.
How's Talang?
6.
Chad and Dearden.
Dearden and Chad.
Yeah.
JTB?
No.
No.
Geordie Mack.
Jordan Mack.
Geordie Mack at 8.
Bloody
Reece
Jason
Robson.
Granville?
Yeah.
Reece
No.
Robson.
Granville wasn't?
No,
No.
he wasn't there.
Reece was. I'm
Yeah,
saying
9. Yeah,
Granville.
9.
10.
Nanai.
Oh, he was 11. Yeah, okay. So that's 10.
Oh,
Hickey?
Cohen Hess.
Hiku?
Cohen Hess was on bench, yes. And you said, have a think.
Cotter.
Cotter.
Cotter was 10. So Tamalolo was 13.
Yep.
Mm.
Who was your 12? Think.
Oh, Luch. No.
Oh, Gilbert.
Tom Gilbert.
Gilbert. And then
Oh, you'll go. Okay. You'll go.
Lucci.
Yeah.
Lucci was bench, that's 15.
Hiku 14.
No, Hicker was 4.
Did Hammer play off the bench?
Gemma was off the bench, so the 16th player.
Oh,
I'm going to have to look this up to guarantee, but it was JTB.
Was it?
I think it was.
We'll look it up.
Because your bench, I'm pretty sure, was Hammer, Luch, Hess, and JTB. I think.
who was the 18th man?
Ben Hampton,
Ben Hampton.
I think.
Not knocking him, but
Might be right.
Did JTB
He
get on?
might be picked. Was it JTB? Or it might not have been. It wasn't Lemuelu and it wasn't Granville.
Sure. It
Done? What about? It wasn't done.
It wasn't
No,
done.
Dunn,
He
he's
was
injured.
ACL'd.
Who else could have been it?
was Hampton was in there.
okay. So,
Was it JTB for starters?
no.
Okay, so we got to guess that one.
I don't know who 18th man was. I haven't got that. But think another player who currently plays
Yeah.
but is out injured.
Neem.
Name.
Big
Namey.
Griff.
Big Gryffindor.
Big dragon. Big red dragon.
I don't have 18th man.
Oh, that's another bloke that I forgot that was coming back as well.
Yeah, Neem's
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After
you
that throat.
Neem, Luch, Nanoi, Taumalolo.
He can't have much longer name, can he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember how long he's supposed to be out for with that neck
Yeah, weird injury.
surgery.
I'm going to pause it right there because silly me did not clear this card. So just bear with me and I'll edit this out.
This is going to be great.
This will be good. That's okay. This part doesn't change.
This is going to be fantastic.
This is only the backup.
This
Oh,
is great.
We never need the backup.
No.
We never need the
Never
backup.
needed the
at all.
backup ever in our life.
If we're paused, do you want another drink or
Yeah,
anything?
sure, man.
Do you want a Coke or a beer or a Jameson or
Oh, no, I'd have a soft drink.
soft drink?
Yeah. Gonna be a good boy.
Anyone else need a drink?
Playing good at the end.
Yeah.
Of the year.
All right. And we're back. Then we're not going to run out of time. That's good. All right. All
It's
right.
as if nothing's happened.
Yeah.
Part two.
Amazing. Look at that. I've lost my time codes. Shit.
Yeah, so Griff was the 16th player for last year, hey?
Yeah. Well, how about
that
that?
just slides right
Just
in.
seamless.
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 Real
Look at us
seamless.
go. Yeah, very good. Well, we might check out the tipping for this week. The round just gone. Geez, there was some people score some points on this one. There's a few perfect rounds tipped, certainly in the top 10. The top 10 is Trax OTR is leading it on 72 points. Hot on his heels is Pod Potaton on 71 points. 1 point separates them. iBirds the Word use their third and final joker.
Have those top two used their jokers?
They have. They've
all
used
three?
all three of their jokers.
Oh, there you go.
I've gone early.
So they're going early.
Man, that's like Kowalski. I'm Perkins in this race.
You
Good
were-
reference. Good reference.
third, fourth, and fifth, they are tied. iBirds the Word, Mrs. and Mr. T, and Twitey 70 are all on 66 points. However, Twitey 70 has only used 2 jokers. They're in the running. They're in the running.
We've used 0 jokers.
Yeah, exactly right. Village Missing an Idiot is in 6th spot, along with Paul Go Cowboys, Graham C89, who tipped a perfect round, and Can't Tip Water Out of a Bucket. I'm sure that means something. Can't tip water out of a bucket? Anyone?
No, I've
No
got
one?
nothing on
Yes,
that
you
one.
got a water bucket and you try and
Something to do with drink water there. I don't know. But
I got
anyway, Fra Dog, Hess and Deer and it's Guy Love, and get your tips out. Equal 10th on 63 points apiece.
Where's top of the pod?
Definitely not top. He's the top of. Okay, he explained this to me the other night. He's beating us 3, so he's top of people who have been on the pod.
Top of a pod.
Top of the pod.
That is, that is
It's drawn along by.
Stretching.
He's in a field and there's a
Yeah.
bunch of straw in his hand.
Yeah, very much so, very much so. In 49th spot is Algon Troppo, young.
49th spot.
That's good.
49th.
I used to choke it once, and I don't know if it's gonna come back to kill me, but we'll see.
Oh, you used it on this one?
No, last week.
He's on 55 points overall. So
How'd you go last week?
not too far behind.
6 or 8 from last week.
Oh, no, that's pretty good joker usage.
Well, everyone at the table here tipped 6 from the week just gone.
Even me.
I know, that's the most
Hey, pistol.
Hey.
Finally, the teams are coming in. The ones who are winning. The Roosters are losing, and it's all good.
Cowboy climb.
And 68th spot is yours truly. Morgan TSV in 99th.
Yeah, I'm right down there. Right down there.
Oh, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, this is bad.
In 100th pistol placing.
Oh,
Pew
I
pew,
can't- I
2
can't.
guns.
What's the
Can't be
points?
below
What's the
pistol.
points?
44 for Morgan, 43 for
40.
yourself.
And what's our margin look like?
141 plays 149.
Oh, better margin. Yes. Oh, I'm safe. I'm safe for another
This
day.
pair, pretty good. And
You're
we're
my
nice and
goal.
safe way up.
We might need a
further
little
up.
sideways here.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I'm on.
Yep.
I'm on for whatever. Carton.
We'll have a look.
Bottle?
Maybe
Carton.
a couple of Guinness.
Carton of rosés.
Right, so it's maybe a Guinness down at Molly's.
All right,
Over-
I'll use my Patreon for it.
Over at our Patreon tipping comp. We have Trax OTR leading that one as well on 68 points. Village Missing an Idiot is in 2nd spot. Get your tips out. Can't Tip Water Out of a Bucket. Swiss Cowboy is in 5th spot. Chris Reed, Rion, Algon Troppo in 8th spot on that one. Top of the pod in 9th. Yeah.
You have to change his name.
He's going to have to. He's being beaten by Algon Troppo. Magic Mike, Hassan Did and it's Guy Love, Barking Frog, Mam Cunster, myself in 14th. Como 99, Can't Tip for Hit, Grizzly 87, The Cat Climb Begins. Here we go. Thank for Jacques, I Super Coach in 19th spot. I'll have to look up who that is. I don't like it. Morgan TSV in 20th on that one.
That's respectable.
Pistol Blazing 2 Guns in 21st. And in 22nd, Rub of the Neem
Yes.
is a new Patreon subscriber as of this week.
Yes.
Welcome.
So you're not dead last, but however, they didn't tip the first 4 rounds.
Doesn't matter. Can only play what's in front of me.
Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, Rob.
Yes, exactly. right.
Camo's 99's form. And
He's,
he's gone from the winner one year to
he won the Patreon comp last year.
he's
And
like
he hasn't used a joker, but he's 18 points behind.
he's like Stuart A. Grade. He was doing good up the climb and then just he's back to the pack.
The first,
The Peloton's got
peloton.
him.
tell you what, Get Your Tips Out is in 3rd spot, and they haven't used a joker yet.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Okay,
They did use a joker. They've used one joker. The first player to not use a joker is Mam Cunster. These guys. It's got him.
He's gone.
Got him.
Yeah,
Piss off
that's
her
all
out.
she wrote.
That's all she wrote. All right, the
How good
tipping.
was Swiss Cowboy last week?
He was good.
He was good to listen to.
I
was
listened, I listened back to that and I'm thinking, will our listeners be able to understand this bloke? But it was good.
It was good. I enjoyed him.
He's good value.
Excellent.
Yep.
Very good. Hear that, Carsten? Don't let it go to your head.
Yeah.
Rumour has it he's still on the Golds.
What time did he start? About 10 o'clock that day.
Yeah, I think so.
So by the time he got here, he'd been going for a good 7 or 8 hours.
On the tallies too.
Yeah, the tallies hands.
Yeah.
Doing
Yep.
well.
So,
He's doing good.
but he's German, so
Yeah.
He's on
They
holiday.
can drink beer.
More
Give
power to
it
him.
3 weeks and it'll be Zurich the Ranch or some shit like that podcast that's opened up. We're in direct competition with this bastard.
and then we're going to have to fly over there to bloody go on his podcast.
Oh,
But NRL round 12 kicks off Thursday night at Suncorp Stadium. What a surprise! Broncos at home playing the Panthers. Good luck with that one. This should be a cracker. Pistol, you want to kick this one off?
Yeah, I'll have a go. Look, Reynolds is out, but don't write into that. Broncos stood up good. I don't like admitting it, but they're playing half decent footy, and everyone thought that Penrith would put a score on them in round 1, and they end up winning by a point. So this could be anything. I've gone Penrith by 6. But
Talk up the Broncos
But-
and slam them back down.
yeah, but I haven't put any money on that one. I reckon the hatred in me still can't
Yeah,
physically tip
can't do
them,
it.
but I would not be surprised if they get up and do this.
Very good. Al, who you got?
I got the Penrith Panthers by 4 points. I think they'll still be beating the Broncos. I don't know if the Broncos can do good enough to beat the Panthers at Penrith at the moment.
No. Morgs?
I might be one out by myself here. I've gone Bronx by 1.
Wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Would
Who's
not
going
be
to kick the field
surprised.
goal?
Cleary.
Oh, and then Broncos.
And then
score at the end.
Broncos will get a 2-point penalty goal right in front with a minute
Yeah,
to go.
that's generally what
It'll be
they do.
17-16, and then they'll get
Penalty
a
Broncos.
penalty
Yeah,
in front.
Broncos done.
17,
it.
Yep.
17, 16. So they'll be reliving the 2015 grand final. Go, no, we're going to win this.
Yeah. So there'll be no field goal from Broncos. It'll be a Cleary field goal, and they think they've won the game, and then it'll get snapped out of them.
Clutch.
Clutch. Yeah.
That's how I saw it too.
my veins. Fuck off.
I've gone Panthers by 4. I agree with Al. I just think they're going to be too classy for this one. They'll get up for it, even though it's at Suncorp, and that'll be 2 losses in a row for the Broncos. And it's
The
It's
slide.
the time for the slide. Yeah, the horsey's
The
dead.
slide is coming.
Turn it into glue. Friday the 19th at Netstrata Jubilee. It's the Dragons, the aforementioned Dragons. 2 teams that we've belted in the last 2 weeks. Dragons up against the Roosters. 2 bottom 4 sides.
Yeah. Look, I can't tip Roosters, and I'm going on. It's not a sure thing. I think it actually works out being like a 40% strike rate, but when the coach gets sacked,
Yeah.
that team, you know, everyone reckons, oh, the coach is sacked, that team comes out and wins. It's not really the biggest statistic.
No.
So,
I thought it was right up there.
yeah, it's like 50-50 if that.
Yeah,
But I'm going Dragons.
but it's a hoodoo.
Yes, stuff the Roosters.
Al?
I've gone the opposite. I've gone the Roosters.
You would.
It's the bottom 4 sides that I couldn't decide between the two until Griffin got sacked, and I'm like, Roosters probably come out and smash the Dragons, unfortunately. So yeah, I've gone Roosters, but not with a lot of confidence.
Fair enough. Morgs?
I've gone Roosters too, but thinking about the dead coach bounce, Dragons would be a good one to bet on, I reckon.
I think you're riding off the nude beer ad.
It's
Sports
pretty
bet up
good.
there, and yeah.
Don't worry, I'll punt it on that one too. I'll stick with Roosters.
Stick with the Roosters. I'm going to stick with the Roosters as well. It helps the Cowboys climb.
No, it doesn't. The Dragons winning helps the Cowboy climb. We want Roosters to lose.
Oh, crap. You're right. I've gone the wrong way around. Actually, no. I meant to tip the Dragons. I don't know why I had tipped the Roosters. So I am tipping the Dragons this week. I think it's that bounce.
The dead cat bounce.
That bounce. And Hunt will have his 301st game. It'll be
Yes.
a winner.
And it's at
And still no one will
Cogra.
turn up.
That's it, Cogra. Yeah, this is true. And people might actually turn up for it.
Do you think the bloke in the crowd with GST will turn up?
I think
Great
he should.
St. George team.
Yep. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see you. So, listeners, get out there to Cogra with your great GST. I can't even say it properly tonight. Anyway, 8 p.m. at the stadium is TBA, according to the footytips.com app, but I don't know where this one is meant to be. Probably out west somewhere. The Rabbits up against the Eels.
I've gone Bunnies. And I hope.
Hard not to tip them at the moment.
Yeah. But again, this could be a hoodoo game. Eels haven't been. Look, they haven't been playing great, but they haven't been losing by big either. Similar to the Tigers.
They've been there or thereabouts. Yeah.
And if the Eels lose, that helps us out. And if maybe, being a cynical, maybe a couple of Eels injuries. So we got them next week.
Yeah, wouldn't hurt.
Not bad. It's just a head knock or something. Just a mandatory 11 days.
Yeah.
No, just that 11-day stand down thing. Nothing that's too bad.
Maybe a pec niggle.
Yeah, or I don't know, a high ankle sprain which rules you out for a week.
Yeah.
Nothing cynical.
No. I agree. Al?
I've gone Rabbitohs as well. I think they're too hot at the moment. And Parramatta, they're not doing anything for me this year. I haven't lost confidence in Parramatta, so I've gone to Rabbitohs.
So is Parramatta.
You ever have confidence in Parramatta?
Nah. What's the matter, Parramatta?
You got Morgs?
It is at Allianz, and I'm going Bunnies.
I'm going the Bunnies as well, just because it's at Allianz.
Or is it Trellions?
I don't even care where it is. Saturday the 20th at, what is this?
Where's this one?
C.X Coffs International Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Coffs, yeah, maybe Coffs Harbour.
Shell
C.X.
I don't know. C.X, is that like a crypto or something?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I reckon it is crypto.
The Sharks are hosting the Knights.
Whereabouts?
C.X Coffs International Stadium. Probably at Coffs Harbour. Who knows?
Probably more
Never heard of
Shell Harbour somewhere. Yeah. I'm going Knights anyway.
Yeah?
Yep. I reckon. Well, it was a 30-all draw last time these two played in Mudgee.
Yep.
And I just think that Sharks are a bit high in their own supply.
It
Go
is.
the Knights.
And confirmed it is in Coffs Harbour.
There you go.
Mm.
I've gone the
That plays
Sharks.
into the Knights' favour.
Yeah, I've gone the Sharks, but yeah, I'm like Pete. I'm not confident with that one because the Knights could turn up again with Kalen Bongo scoring 1,000 points. So yeah, Sharkies, but not a lot of confidence.
Ponga's potentially playing for an Origin jersey.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
C.X is a dining and club and entertainment group.
Okay.
So
It's not crypto.
honeybees, basically.
Yeah, maybe.
Honeybee Stadium.
Maybe.
Sign me up.
They've got venues at Coffs Harbour, Woolgoolga, and Urunga.
Oh, good. Warunga Oval's good.
Oh, that I can see why they've gone there for Indigenous round. Makes sense.
Potentially. Yeah, actually, you're probably right. All right, where are we?
I have a lot of confidence the Sharks will win.
Yep, me too.
Yep, locking them in. I'm locking them in. Knights are done.
I'm hoping it's a dry track and Nico has dry hair.
Yes.
5:30 p.m. at Leichhardt Oval, as we have spoken about, the West Tigers hosting the North Queensland Cowboys.
Yeah, cows. Full cream cows, full cream milk. The cows are milking good. They're full, ready to score tries. Up the cows.
Al?
I've gone the Cowboys as well. Go the boys. I think they'll do well. Even though it's down in Leichhardt, we'll play well. Go the boys. Let's go.
Tide has turned from the last time we played at Leichhardt.
Yeah, it's a tough game for me.
It's not even a hoodoo ground anymore.
No,
Basically, win there all the time.
it's been broken. It's been smashed.
No, I'm going Cowboys.
We start the winning streak there.
Yeah.
We have started the winning streak there.
That's right.
I'm going for Cowboys, 3 wins in a row, and this starts the trot. The Cowboys climb. It has begun.
Well, it's also the middle third
Correct.
of the season.
It is.
I don't know if I explained that to you, but
Yeah, we remember at the start where I said was entered the second, middle, third.
yeah, but the roulette wheel, this is what I'm getting at. So
Oh, here
there's
we go.
thirds in a roulette wheel. No one bets money on the first third.
Right.
So you lose all the time. No one. Second third is where the coin gets made.
Is that right?
17 pops up, 23 rolls through. Oh, lazy 15. And middle third, man, that's where you make your money on the roulette wheel.
It's the
Same as
place-
our season.
The place to be.
Yeah.
All right.
Morgie
sounds good.
knows.
Mm-hmm.
Middle third on roulette.
That's it.
Yep. 7:35 p.m. Suncorp Stadium. The Dolphins hosting the Storm.
Is this at Finn Park 1 or Moreton Daily?
It's at Suncorp Stadium.
Finn Park 1.
Finn Park 1. Go the Finns. Fins up.
Fins up.
Bellamy versus Bennett. Munster against the trade-off.
You could do one for every game. I saw the one you wrote the other night too. That was pretty good.
You did like that one?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. I think that was Storm Broncos, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
It was just written on the spot to a select few.
Oh.
Were you in that? You should have
Yeah,
seen
you
that.
should
You
have
should
seen
have been in
that.
that.
Yeah, I would have seen
Secret.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Morgan's like,
I didn't see it.
yeah, I would have seen it.
Yeah, I would have seen it.
Morgan doesn't do group chats. This is
I'm
how
not
Morgan
big on
does
the group chat.
Morgan
I'm
doesn't
not
do
big on the
any
group
chat.
Morgan does a group chat like this.
Yeah,
Silent
swipe,
notifications.
swipe. Nah, nothing's
He
changed.
just goes last red.
I'll turn notifications back on because I'm like, no, I really need
You
to.
don't have to. That's fine.
Nah,
I mean,
it's
I
back
understand you're a busy man and all.
No, it's just when it goes ding, ding, ding all day long. I'm like, oh, I've got time for this.
Put
You
it on
can.
vibrate.
Silence them.
I have no, I've turned all that off. So I just get a little thing pop up, but no vibrate, no ding.
Yeah.
Al?
No ding.
I've gone Finns. This will be an interesting game. I think it'll be one of the games of the round. So, yeah, Bellamy versus Bennett. So, yeah, game of the round probably.
It's the Bromwich Pirates and Kafusi coming up against the old stalwart and Bellamy. Time will tell.
Time will tell.
For next Magic round, do you reckon you can do one per game?
No, I'll do one per day.
That'll be something, but then one per game would be good.
All right.
I'm going fins up.
Fins up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You got to do that.
Gotta
You got to do
as
it.
well.
Fins up. Is it that one or that one?
I don't think it matters,
I think
does
it's
it?
that one.
Which way does Hammer do? I think he goes left hand up.
I don't know.
Fins up, baby.
Might depend which hand puts this ball down for the try.
Yeah, that's true.
Have to keep an eye on that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Storm versus Dolphins. Let's get to it. It's at Suncorp. I've not made a decision. This one's 50-50. I think it'll be a close game. I think we'll be going the... Oh, I could feel you all looking at me like if you tip Storm, we're going to punch you.
No, not at all.
No, at all.
You just throw that laptop on the ground.
And there goes the fun for the night. No, I'm going to go the Dolphins here. Fins up.
Yeah, good man.
Good man.
Good man.
I think they're going to do it there. Shouldn't be a problem. Sunday the 21st.
Tell you what, Storm struggled against Broncos in Melbourne, and Bronx had 3 men in the bin at one stage.
This is true. They just ran away with it at the end.
Oh, they got lucky at the end.
Yeah.
Reece Walsh should have had that try. That was a one-on-one rake. That was a try.
What about the shoulder charge?
Yeah, I don't know what else you're going to do in that.
What about the Olam
Yes.
knock on? That wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, Sunday the 21st, 2 p.m. at a core stadium. The Bulldogs hosting the Titans. This could go any which way but loose.
Mm.
Didn't these guys just play each other not long ago?
Yeah, I think the Bulldogs have got this stupid draw where they play like 4 or 5 teams in the first 12 rounds. Like they play double up on a bunch of them.
Al, you can write a formula for this. What sort of AI algorithm is punching this draw out? Ridiculous. I'm going Titans.
Do you want me to ask chat to you, GTP?
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, I've gone Titans as well, but I wouldn't be surprised the Bulldogs get up, though, because Titans have just been hot and cold all season. I'm not... Yeah,
They're
shocking.
They're glitter strip.
Yeah.
You know what else is glitter? Rippers. That's the footy they play. Get you all hot and excited and then let you down at the end.
Should be illegal.
And you can't touch them.
You can't touch them.
Wow.
Well, hang on.
Depends where you go. Yeah, sorry,
yeah.
my bad.
Yeah, wash your benefit.
Yeah.
Is my turn?
It is.
Sure.
I'm going Titans. I agree with Alistair. They're hot and cold, but never dogs. So
Yeah.
let's go Titans, baby.
Kind of silly just asking you, really.
Yep.
Do it anyway because we extend the courtesy. I'm going Titans for no reason. I just think, they'll come good. They'll be fine. I really should tip the Bulldogs for the Cowboys climb, but,
No,
it's a
you
Queensland team.
can't. Disgusting.
4:05 p.m. at GIO Stadium, and it is going to be cold as down there.
Yeah, will be.
The Raiders are $1.57 up against Manly at $2.40. It's the only one I'm reading the odds out for, but that's what's happening.
Yeah, Raiders. Viking clap.
Yeah, I'm going the Raiders too. I don't think Manly's going to get up for this game. Manly's been on the slide, bottom foot side.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Good to see too.
I'm going to go Raiders. I reckon if it's negative, when they get into negative temperatures, I reckon Raiders should just come out no tops on.
I think it was -1 there this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Come out no tops on. Intimidate,
It
man.
might have been +1. Either way.
Yeah.
Still cold.
Yeah, still freezing.
Yeah.
Yep. No,
Considering,
Raiders, Raiders for sure.
Arbitrary numbers. And New Zealand. get the bye this week, which is kind of
Who are
shit
you
on
going?
Indigenous. Oh, sorry, I'm going Raiders as well. Yeah, I thought that was implied, but only because I'm in my own head. So I went, yeah, I'm Raiders. Didn't
You
say
what?
that loud. But
Look-
New Zealand gets the bye on Indigenous round. That kind of sucks.
Not the best. Again, there's algorithm, Al. You might have to.
Yeah.
You could create a system here.
Algorithm Alan, look at footy tips. Just log me out.
Said Panthers and Broncos. That's no certainty Panthers. This could be another round. I'm going to do it too.
Oh, you joking?
No. All 4 Queensland teams and the Lions to get up.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm going to put a little side bet on. That's not Pistols multi this week. But, but I'm going to do that. I reckon that could be a possibility of all 4 getting up. And the Lions are a shoe-in.
Well, sounds good. Speaking of Pistols multi. And that's as much as the song as I'm going to play because it keeps cancelling us on YouTube in Russia.
Oh, it does it?
And our Russian listeners don't get to listen to
That is a
Pistols multi.
I thought we were embargo in solidarity with Ukraine.
Oh,
Yeah, take back commies.
Yeah. We're going back to Russia.
Pistols got friends there.
Yeah, well, thanks to Fusion Networks for all your internet data providing needs. Someone else can do the intro for this next week because it's weird me doing it and then doing the multi. If you've got glitches with switches, head up Morgan. NBN, fibre optics, servers, data racks, anything else that you can think of that you've had issues with. If your mouse isn't connecting to your laptop, give him a call. He'll sort you out. We just got a little 5-legger this week. Basic one too. It's the Q Clash, Lions versus Gold Coast Suns from the Gabatoir at Lions 40+. Easy. That's going to be a shoe-in. I've gone Cows 13+ over Tigers. I'll get back to that leg. The Melbourne Demons to do Port Adelaide and also South Sydney over Parramatta Eels. That's 4 out of the 5. And I've chucked this one in for the... what is it, the US Masters or the US PGA? Xander Schauffele to finish in the top 20.
Yeah, Masters have been done.
Starting Thursday at midnight, so Friday morning.
Now, why have you picked him?
I'm a massive Xander Schauffele fan.
Okay.
Not that I've ever really watched. I just like him.
Yeah,
I got put onto him once, and I thought, yep, get on Xander Schauffele.
Xander Schauffele or Xander Schauffele?
Schauffele, or it could be Schauffele.
Is he Aussie?
No.
Oh.
I gotta
say,
with a name like that,
I don't know much about Alexander.
look him up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. I just
where
like
he's from.
Xander Schauffele.
Schauffele.
Sure.
Alexander Victor Schauffele is an American professional golfer who
Yeah,
plays
he's
the
a
PGA
Yank.
Tour,
Looks like a young Tiger Woods.
having won 7 times since turning professional in 2015. His best major finishes are tied second at both the 2018 Opens and the 2019 Masters. He also has a win on the European Tour. So
Well,
he's not a
how'd he-
nobody.
Yeah, okay.
He's a shoe-in. USPGA Championship 23.
He's currently second in the
In the
Wells Fargo Championship.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, get on Xander.
He's not poor. $20 million purse. He's fifth on world ranking for PGA Tour. So top 20 shouldn't be.
Top 20 should be a lock.
Although, why is it $1.71? That's interesting because it's a major tournament, I suppose. But still,
And if you didn't want Xander, get on Scotty Scheffler.
is
His brother.
spelled differently.
so is I haven't followed golf for a long time, but is that open to anyone in the Live tournament?
I'm not across that.
I don't think it would be.
I wouldn't have thought so because that's
No.
PGA Tour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've basically gone. You go play for Live. You can.
Yeah.
Except
So-
for the 4 majors, I think it is. I think. Like,
Well-
you can still play in the Masters and a couple of the others.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Because
Hang on,
Cam
I'm no
Smith is
golf
Live
expert.
and he's played in a couple of the Opens.
Don't listen to
lately.
me.
Yeah. I don't know.
no way.
Are you a golf man?
No way.
No?
No way. What I'm doing.
No, I don't know.
No. It's interesting. All right. Cool.
Never taken
Xander
fancy.
Schauffele. eh?
Xander Schauffele. So, yeah, Lions 40+, Cows 13+, Xander Schauffele, top 20, Demons over Port, and Rabbits over Para. Thanks to Fusion Networks, $20 on that. It pays 41.80 to 1. My maths is out, but I'd say that's about $802 in some sense.
I'd say 8:36.
836, yeah.
Now,
Sure.
are we going to get together and watch Xander live?
I think we're going to have to.
So we'll have to work this out.
Yeah.
We'll get together, have a couple drinks. and
Come
watch the
around
golf.
here at midnight
Yeah.
Thursday night. That'd be great for
What's
a
that?
Friday
That's
morning start.
4 days. Is it a 4-day comp,
Yeah.
this one?
You've done it before, don't
Not on the
sit
school
down.
night. Yeah, I have done it.
You have done it 100%.
I was a bastard that year because I had money on Kiwis to win the Cricket World Cup and money in a multi into Federer to win Wimbledon. Federer's up 2 sets against Novak. Novak fights back, makes it a 5th setter. The cricket, that's the one that goes to the second super over. So, and then the tiebreaker of Federer Novak goes to 12 all, and then it goes to something like 7-5 in the tiebreaker. I was like, you're kidding me. I got to bed about 5:30 a.m., had an hour's sleep up to go to work the next day.
Very
You know,
good. That
I'm
was.
going to go to bed now,
Yeah.
Oh, one more over, one more set. What a shit fight.
And that was Pistols Multi. All for Fusion Networks, for all your glitches and your switches and IT needs, basically. So, Al, if you need a new computer for your job that you can't tell anybody about,
Yeah. Old
you
ASIO.
could probably sort yourself out. You know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, my work provides all that stuff. So
Oh, well.
Yeah. If you need someone to help set it up.
Yeah. Like we said, though, if there's any positions open, it just give us a yell.
Yeah, give us a yell.
We wanna go to
I
that.
might see about some.
We want to go to,
Protection.
we want to go to that Gucci party over,
Yeah, that sounds good.
over in Vegas.
Tell you what, no one sent a mega favors. Dogs. When's the
Send
last time
yourself to
you-
me. You're employee of the month every month.
Man, I don't even get a certificate. What a rip.
Print it out yourself.
You know what
Yeah,
you
I
need to
should.
do? Treat yourself.
Yeah, I should. One of my clients gave me a contractor of a month certificate.
Contractor of the month.
He ran it 3
Honestly?
months in a row. They ran out of contract.
Are you the only contract?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, there we go. There it is.
No, it was good. It was good. Thank
All
you. No, it's on my work show. I really liked it.
Mm.
Bit of a joke. Anyway, keep going.
Playlist. It's huge.
It is growing great.
It is massive.
Oh.
And look what you're going to do to it this week.
It's a perler.
Here we go. I have to leave it out of my playlist, but
No,
okay.
you're not. It's
Nah.
going in. It's an absolute schneider.
I got a little sub playlist where I don't put any of your songs in.
Well, so it sucks, basically.
It's full
Have
of
you
bangers.
got the side playlist of just mine, which is just non-stop hits?
When I put that on, the cat actually leaves the house.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie. Anyway, hook in, go.
Well, it was either Belinda Carlisle, Place on Earth,
See, I'd take that.
or this song. Man, I've gone with this one, so I'm leaving Belinda up my sleeve for next time. Alan Jackson, Small Town Southern Man.
Yeah, right. Very good.
Little country vibe to that.
Oh, yeah.
Clanger.
I know what it is. Morgs?
I don't think we've done this before. I'm going to Linkin Park in the end.
oh, yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah,
It's a
great
very
song.
good song.
Yeah, big Linkin fan back in
Yeah.
the day.
Just back in the day.
Mainly back in the day. I don't listen too much anymore. I listen to probably a bit. I don't know. I like them.
Do you think LinkedIn
Yeah.
went and named it to sort of capitalise on the LinkedIn?
Probably. All those people searching for Linkin Park tickets.
Yeah. They went
Like,
to
oh,
LinkedIn.
Might just make a profile.
And then I'll just make a profile.
Get hassled by bloody
And
salespeople.
now I'm connected to 784 people I've never met. Let's endorse their skills.
Endorse their skills. So true.
I haven't got a fucking clue what this person does, but I'm endorsing the shit out of them.
One day I'm like, you just go click, 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 click. I'm just endorse.
Do you remember back in the day you'd log in and if you viewed someone's profile, it would tell that person that you
Yep.
viewed their profile?
Yeah,
It doesn't
that
do
was
it anymore, I don't think.
Oh, thank
no.
Christ.
Or at least I hope.
I think since Microsoft took over, it's changed a bit. So.
Yeah, it used to be great because you'd log in, it's like 48 people have viewed your profile. It's like, who are these people?
Oh, random
Yeah,
recruiters from some stupid people. They call me every now and again and go, hey, do you want this? And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
go away.
I got a call from a recruiter from Cairns the other day. You happy in your job? Happy enough. You're going to have to come up with something pretty damn special.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've gone for a little bit of live, selling the drama.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
I think I put a bit of live. I might have put Throwing Copper in the last playlist.
I think,
Yeah, you did,
yeah.
definitely.
I'm going selling
And I
the
think
drama.
it may have been Lightning Crash, isn't it, too?
Might have been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good song.
Which is the only 2 live songs.
Don't know Dolphins Cry?
Well, selling the drama is sort of a little
Think
bit. It's on the same album, Throwing
Yep.
Copper, but it is a bit different. I like it.
All right, I've
All right,
got
Al.
something right out of left field. Probably you guys never heard of it. It's a song from a band called Windrose. It's called Diggy Diggy Hole. It's a bit of a
heavy metal kind of mashup of rock and heavy metal, but it's really good. Gets you going. Like I like to play in the morning, just bang it out.
Gets you going.
We'll have to find a little bit of. There's a diggy hole.
Have you got a bar there you can play?
Yeah, can we bring it up? I'm keen.
Sounds very Imagine Dragons.
Yes, a little bit.
Oh, it's like we're on a pirate ship.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to load. The big drop. Pete and his sea shanties.
I need a jug of
yeah.
mead.
Yeah, this is like that song. You either did a jug of mead.
This is pretty cool.
All right.
Is that like a flute?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Bring back the flute.
It's got a bit of flute. I
Yeah,
like it. It's
I
a bit
like
different.
Right. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to be cracking out some Windrows. Windrows. How'd you find it?
I don't know. Some things randomly come up on
Yeah.
my playlist. I'm just like, give it a go. Why
Yeah,
not?
cool. Yeah.
I like different things sometimes. I'm just like, I don't feel like playing the same thing sometimes. It's just like, something different today. What does that feel like? And like, hey, this is good.
Yeah.
Got me going.
I like it.
I like that with Spotify where you might go, I haven't heard this song for a while, so I'll type it in.
Yep.
And then just the autoplay
Oh,
of
yeah,
stuff
go
coming
down
after
the
and you
rabbit
go,
hole.
whoa, hang on.
Bands
Who
you never-
sings that?
Bands you never heard of, you're like,
Yep.
oh man, this is good.
This is good, yeah.
Well,
Put
sometimes
that in.
even covers of bands you know and they've done by other artists and they're doing a better job sometimes.
Yep.
Oh man, it's good.
Very good.
I found a little thing I started listening to. I don't know how it happened, but when I exercise, which has been a little while, when I exercise,
So it's been a hot minute.
it's been 2 weeks. I really like listening to Spanish music.
Okay.
It's weird.
Exactly.
No, legit.
Okay.
It is so good to exercise to. The beat's good. The singing's
I
great.
can see that with Spanish music.
It's legit. It is fantastic.
I mean, it's good music to dance to. So
it is. No, it's
down
great.
the
Going
same.
up a hill.
Hang on, are we talking like,
What?
like the guitar with the.
Like a mandolin.
No, look, I'll bring some next week.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Bring
bring some
some.
next week.
I look forward to listening
Yeah,
to that.
yeah, yeah. My song next week will be a Spanish banger.
So when you're working out, is it like a cha-cha or a
No,
foxtrot or a
it's like
jazz or something?
I just imagine like Spanish music with like a rap over the top, and it's in Spanish, so you don't know what they're saying, but it's for beats.
I think you better look up what they're saying.
Yeah, next week we'll bring it.
You don't know what
Yeah.
you're working out to.
No, I don't. It's legit. It is fantastic.
Spanish music.
Yep.
There you go.
No, it's really good.
But is it. Okay. Well, let's just
And it
leave
became
for
a
next
thing
week.
because someone jumped in my car once, and it shows you on the dash what you listen to, like Spanish hits volume 6.
Morgan's
Spanish hits volume
Oh,
6.
what are you doing?
There's 6 volumes of this.
Oh, there's heaps. There's heaps. Yeah, there's
Morgan's
heaps.
working out to the tango all of a sudden while he's
it-
pumping weights.
It's not that kind of music. It's not like a full. What's a Mexican? What are they called?
A mandolin.
No, the band, like the 3-piece band in Mexico. They have the.
Mariachi.
Yeah, it's not mariachi. It's quite different. It's good. Think Fast and the Furious if it was in Mexico.
So you're going out to prepare to fight a bull.
I'm even more confused by that.
We'll come back next week. I'll explain all. Tune in next week.
It's actually a good segue. That's great.
Yes.
You can find you can find him at Morgan Holmes Evans. If you can find him on the socials, ask him about his Spanish music.
Yep.
You never know what you're going to get. You can find me at XOWeb on Twitter. This guy, Pistol Blazing 2 Guns. Just hit up the Facebook page. Al, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter as Al the PC Man. That's the only place I'm public, either on Twitter or maybe you find me on LinkedIn as well. But
It's a good idea.
yeah, Twitter's my place.
So we'll get on there and endorse some of your skills.
Yeah, I'm going straight to LinkedIn.
yeah. But yeah, Twitter's my public place where I post public stuff. So, yeah.
Very good. And the rest of us you can find at On The Ranch NQ on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon. That's the best place to get us, actually, is Patreon. Sign up.
Yeah, go for the Patreon. Good value, guys.
See, got endorsement from
Thank you.
a general man of the
Yeah,
man of the
endorsement.
public. Yeah, I like endorsements. They go well.
Yeah, we're looking at maybe doing something soon too.
Yes, sometime when we're all in town, preferably.
Yes.
The first date, the pistol. The first date you pick, I'm not here.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Might be looking at something for the Tigers Cowboys home game. 5:30 p.m. kickoff, so it might be something before that.
Keep your ears pierced, but
Maybe.
Keep your ears pierced.
peeled.
Yeah.
Not either one.
I'll bring a mariachi band.
Good night.
Go the Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Need your carpets or upholstery cleaned fast? Whether it's a spring clean, bond clean, or just wear and tear from the pets and kids, Be Clean NQ is your premier quality carpet, upholstery, rug and mattress cleaning service. They'll go above and beyond to guarantee the best job at the best price. And they're 100% locally owned and operated. Have a chat to the busy bees at Be Clean NQ today. Go to beeclean.com.au because they're not happy until you are.